What's up, guys? Welcome to VHB Engines. And yes, this is a channel update, but this is an important one. I think they're all important, but of course that's just me being biased again. No, but for real though, to avoid this being clickbaity, I will leave timestamps in the description below. This is going to be a three-parter. This is going to be an update with a purpose instead of what I normally do, just rattling off things that I think you guys should know. This is actually what I'm going to cover in this video today, which is what the headline for this video is going to be, is something I've been meaning to do for a long time. It's something I actually did. I actually did make this video already, and I decided not to publish it because I made it kind of angry, and I probably would have lost some subscribers for it. Anyway, so the first item of the day is that slowdown I had. I promised you guys an explanation for it, and even though I've done a lot of uploads this past week, I'm still going to give you that explanation. So I think it's been about a month now, or close to it, that I bought a bench set. I got a weight bench. I bought a bench to start doing some lifting. I'm too damn lazy. Plus, I don't have the time to go to the gym. And I've had a treadmill for years that I actually did use a long time. I didn't because I had a trailer that would fall through the floor if I used it. But now I have a house again, so I decided no excuse to not get back in shape. So that's what I've been focusing on. And I try to do about an hour workout every night, because I can't afford to have too many breaks right now, because I watched the end of that K-Series build series and I'm seeing my fucking stomach hanging over the side of the engine, and I'm like, well, maybe it's time that I try to do a little something about that. So I did slow down there for putting out videos for a while because I was really trying to make a dent early on into the exercise, the new workout regime. So me doing that, even though it was only 1 hour, it's still coming home from work, chilling a little bit to relax, getting ready, doing the exercise, then the shower afterward. It was just eating up a lot of time, so I kind of slowed down on output there. Now, what I've been doing recently, I've been, going over different things in my head. And, of course, more questions coming from you guys, so it gives me more ideas, and then I put them out there to answer the questions to everybody, and for other people who are just browsing around YouTube who possibly may be looking for some answers. So I did say that I was going to be doing some shorter videos, and I did discuss this with you guys before, of doing the engine build videos and breaking down my hour videos into maybe like 10 or 15 minute sections to be more friendly for you guys. But I usually do 3 to 4 part videos, and sometimes they range between 30 minutes to an hour. So if that 4-part segment, if I did 10 to 15 minute chunks, it would be like four or so videos for each one. So we're talking about like a 20-part series. I don't think people want that. Now, this channel's already gone a long ways away from what I initially wanted it to be, and I'm happy for it. Because I was worried for a long time after I moved up here that I wasn't going to be able to keep the channel alive, because the fact is I've not been able to do as many engine builds as I wanted to. But at the same time, too, I was worried that if I did the builds all the time, it would just get repetitive, and then there's not so much I could teach you guys, and it's not really exciting to just see me silently putting together an engine for shit that you've already seen a bunch of times. Now, even with each engine build being different, it's still, I'm pretty sure it would get to the point where, hey, it's same shit, dude, I'm not watching it. So anyway, I'm happy that I've been able to make something that's relevant, and I think that the shit I've been doing recently is probably a little bit more helpful. Plus, YouTube algorithms, you guys have heard about this a lot over the past 6 months. They're always changing and shit, and right now they favor the smaller videos. And I think the smaller videos is what's attributing to this recent surge in the channel. It used to be like 1 or 2 subs a day, and over the past 24 or past 48 hours or so, I've jumped up like 15 subs. And of course, the channel as small as mine, that's a big fucking deal. I really desperately want to get to 1,000, because at least at 1,000 subs, I have a chance of YouTube pushing my shit out there a little bit more. I'm still, fairly confident enough that the stuff I'm talking about is relevant enough for a lot of car enthusiasts, especially beginners. Well, mainly beginners. I'm not targeting people who are super knowledgeable here. This is for the everyday man, because I remember being that not too long ago. I've had a long history with maintenance, but not that long a history with building engines the way I do now. So yeah, I only had one guy, or I had two people that helped me grow. One of them was kind of not as much as my friend as I thought. The other guy, I mean, I don't know what he thinks of me really, because we're not really close, but he was still there to help me out and trustworthy when other people weren't. So anyway, so I'm going to be continuing the small video outputs, the 10-minute videos and shit like that, and I'm going to really focus on that the beginner's turbo playlist. I think that playlist is answering the majority of questions that you guys give me. So if you are new to the channel and you're seeing this, and you hit me up, because I tell you guys to hit me up all the time. If you inbox me and I just answer you with a fucking video, it's not me trying to brush you off. It's just the fact that those are the questions I get answered all the fucking time. And as much as I want to talk to you guys, I don't want to talk to everybody about the same exact shit. So I'll give you a video. You can get the info from there. And then if you still have questions, come up and hit me up. I might hit you with another video. Probably. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, so this is where I need to put the timestamp on here. To reiterate, this is the thing that was driving me crazy. What I was seeing there for a couple weeks is that I was having a lot of people that would come in, watch maybe one of my videos, and then they would just ask me questions, you know, questions. You know, all that shit I know is in the channel. So it seems like that nobody was actually clicking on the page, the YouTube page, and looking through the videos I have. They were just watching one video and coming straight to me. And plus, you know, like I've said before in comments I put on Facebook, I'm not asking for money for this shit. And I know that 99.9% of you guys out there will never do business with me. You will never buy anything from me. And that is completely fine. I don't care. I don't have no problem with sharing my information for you. But the people I want to talk to, the people that I have the most fun talking to, are people that I see who are genuinely trying to make the effort to do something. You know, I don't want to be spoon feeding every person every little single tidbit. There's a lot of things on here that you can find that you guys ask me with a Google search. What I would prefer you guys do, search as much as you can, research as much as you can on your own. And that includes going through the videos I've already posted. You know, you guys could do me that little solid favor there. I'm giving you the information. I'm helping you guys out. And, you know, I'll never know who's subbed and who's not and all that shit. Well, some of you guys I can see, not all of you guys. But, you know, just do me the favor of going through, watching what I've already posted, and then come and hit me up. Or maybe you guys are just trying to catch, you know, the attention of a YouTuber while he's still in infancy, and you just want to talk to somebody like that. That's fine. That's cool. I'd rather you guys just hit me up like, hey, how are you? This is going on, and have a bullshit conversation than you asking me some basic ass questions just to try and get my attention. You got my attention. Everybody does. As soon as somebody makes a comment on fucking YouTube video, somebody makes a comment on Facebook, somebody makes a comment anywhere, Instagram, Twitter, all that shit, I'm on it right away. I answer right away. Or I see it right away. Sometimes I'm in a car and I'll die if I answer it. So if I see your comment and I don't answer right away, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm physically unable to answer at the moment, and I'll get back to you when I can. But I would rather you guys hit me up with some random ass, hey, how are you shit, than hit me up with some basic ass questions that I've already answered a million times, because that's just no fun for me. Plus, when you guys are asking me questions and I haven't already answered it, that's great for me. That gives me a chance to make a new video based on that. Because if you're asking me that question and I haven't already answered it, there's a good chance that somebody else out there wants to do it too. The fucking My Head video series, which isn't very popular or whatever, that was made for you guys. Like I've said before, I have absolutely no use or plans for that fucking head in the immediate future. I'm only rebuilding it for the sake of the channel. My eBay parts guide, that was something that was requested that made perfect sense once the guy was like, hey, you should probably make a video based on the parts you use. I'm like, yeah, fuck, dude, you're completely right. That's the thing. That was the most asked question. The number one most asked question when people would hit me up was, what parts do you use? Even though I left the entire parts list in the fucking description, I still got that question a lot, you know. And that video went a long ways towards helping me, you know, saving me a lot of questions. And the next question was, how much power can I make this? And then that led into the stock power video, which also covers forged engine builds. You know, so I like for you guys to challenge me with asking me some shit I haven't seen or haven't already talked about. So you fucking check the channel. If you find that you still have a question I haven't gone over, you know, ask me. And then if your question is, you know, I'm not saying there's bad questions out there, but if it's good enough, you know, like, hey, shit, I'll make a video out of that and I'll give you a shout out for it. But also, like I've said before, and what I've seen is that, of course, there's people who have clicked on one of my videos. This is the most controversial, which I never would have imagined. I would have expected I've had haters by now, like talking shit about the way I build engines, which is fine because my work already, you know, says enough for me. But I would have sworn by now somebody's talking shit about engines. But no, the one fucking thing that everybody decided to talk shit on was the fucking block guard video. People already have their opinion formed on it, and they watched my video, and because my video didn't validate what they thought, everybody had to explain to me, you know, why a block guard works, or what do you do to make a block guard work, when I already addressed that in the fucking video. So it seems like they watched 30 seconds, they saw that I was saying, nah, and they decided, well, I gotta tell this guy why it works. And I'm gonna make another video followed up on that. That's something I've been waiting to do for a long time, because that was gonna be a rant, but I have 2 videos concerning the cylinder support system and one concerning fucking cylinder reinforcement in general that I'm going to make, and that's going to be soon. I might even make one of those tonight. Alright, so yeah, so the break, I covered the break, you know, why I took a little time off. I will be increasing the number of smaller videos I do. I still won't be sticking to a specific schedule anytime soon with my release dates. I know it's kind of jumbled, like one week will go by, one video, and then like now I've got 6 fucking videos. As of this one, I have 6 fucking videos in one day, in 1 week. And I'm probably going to have another 1 or 2 after I make this one. But I think once we get to the point where the channel is big, I'll be able to make a more structured timeline. You know, for you guys that have been with me for a while now, you know, you followed me on my path from moving from Miami to up here, and I did talk about the fact that I wasn't going to be exposed to a lot of engines like I was, which has very much been the case, and it's killing me. It's something that it bothers me a lot, that I sacrificed what I love doing, my passion, for money, and there's a little bit of regret there, and there's a whole lot of debating on going back to Miami. I mean, I wasn't really considering staying up here long term, and when I moved up here with my wife, I did tell her that we could even possibly go for a year, fluff my resume, and then move back down. And that is something that I wasn't really going to talk about with a lot of people, but I don't feel so uncomfortable saying it. There is a very large part of me that wants to take a demotion down to just a regular supervisor and go back down to Florida. And the reason why that would be great for you guys is because I'll be able to get my hands on engines, no problem. I'll have a surplus like I had before when I moved. And what that does is allows me to put out more engine building contents for you guys that prefer to see that kind of shit. And also, it allows me to move forward with my plans on opening a parts shop. And it's going to be specifically focused on engines and shit. I can start selling blocks, pistons, rods, all that good stuff that I've, you know, cleaned up, prepared for a build, or even start selling long blocks. Right now I have to be skimpy on everything that I build because I'm still going off the small stockpile that I brought with me, and it's quickly drying up. Alright, so I done yammered on a lot longer than I wanted to on this. I hope I kept y'all's attention. Like I said, I really think this is important stuff that you guys should see. So thanks for watching the fucking video, guys. Thumbs up. I know this maybe not be super informative, but hopefully it helps you guys, or helps filters out some of the shittier questions I get, so that way we can just cut to a more interesting conversation. If by some chance this is the first time you're seeing me and you haven't seen any of my other vids, well, check out some of the other shit that's gonna pop up on one of these fucking corners here in a minute. And thanks for watching. Peace.